We're joined with Anthony and Lynn from the Kent Air Ambulance. Now, Anthony and Lynn, could you tell us firstly a little bit about your roles at the Kent Air Ambulance for us?
Ladies first.
Okay, I'm the county fundraiser for the Air Ambulance. Much of my role is giving support to those in the community that obviously want to raise money for ourselves, but I'm also responsible for overseeing our volunteer network in the county and also for arranging a number of key events throughout the year. Predominantly Air Ambulance Week, which I believe we'll be talking about a bit later on, and also our Family Open Day that takes place at our base each summer.
And my role, I'm the press officer for the Kent, Surrey and Sussex Air Ambulance Service, and I'm pretty much here to try and get the message across and to tell the story of quite a few things. In fact, I'm a key support to Lynn to try and bring awareness to some of the events and the fundraising things that are going on in Kent. But also I try and work very hard with the medical team as well to try and get the media involved in some of the medical incidents that our team are involved in, but to tell the story in a most appropriate way. We have to bear in mind patient confidentiality, so it's really important that the information that I kind of give to the media is the correct information. But also I kind of help to work as a liaison between some of our patients that we airlift. So when they have made a full recovery, I to try and get them to come back to Marden, to our base, to meet the crew, and we can kind of get the media and the press involved in telling that story as well. So it's quite a varied role for me as well.
Anthony, how did the Kent Air Ambulance start?
I think Lynn would probably be the best person to talk. She's been there longer than me.
Yeah,
so.
we started back in 1989, and the charity was actually founded by a lady called Kate Chivers, who, when holidaying, as I understand it, down in Cornwall with her family, saw the Cornish Air Ambulance land on the beach to airlift a casualty. She in turn brought that idea back to Kent and set the ball in motion to get the charity up and running and to sort of forge things forward from that time. She was clearly a very forward-thinking lady, and we've come an awfully long way, and it will actually be 20 years ago on the 23rd of December this year that we actually airlifted our very first patient. So from the 23rd of December 2009 through 2010 we will actually be celebrating our 20th anniversary.
Now I understand that the Air Ambulance covers a bigger area now.
It does indeed. I mean, Kent Air Ambulance, as Lynn has said, has been operating for 20 years, but about kind of 2006 we kind of felt that that Surrey and Sussex was an area that probably one of the last areas in the United Kingdom that didn't have coverage of an air ambulance. And so the trustees and the chief exec of Kent Air Ambulance decided that they would launch an appeal in both, well, in actual 3 counties, because East and West Sussex. So they launched an appeal, and on June 21st, 2007, the Surrey and Sussex Air Ambulance was launched with the help of Penelope Keith. Those of your listeners will know her from The Good Life and To the Manor Born, and she was she's one of the patrons of the charity there. But yeah, we've been operating in Surrey and Sussex for the last 2 years, so it's quite a big area. And I was given a bit of a stat the other day in terms of East and West Sussex, just to give your listeners an idea of the geographical kind of area. From Chichester in the west to Rye in the east of Sussex is about 120 miles, so it's quite a big area. And then you add Kent to that, and you add Surrey. It's a massive area.
We are joined with Anthony and Lynn from the Kent Air Ambulance here at the Monday Night Community Show.